Hey guys, it's Madison here. I'm going to be filming just my everyday look when I go somewhere. So, first of all, foundation I use, I'm going to go ahead and show you, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. And this is just a little sample I got from an Ipsy bag, but it's really dark and it's my shade right now since I'm tan and it is summertime. So I really like how it applies on like when you use a beauty blender. And for primer, I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base. This is a really good primer and I highly recommend it. And it just makes your foundation, when it goes on, look really smooth. That's what I like. So then I just add a few pumps onto the sponge. And apply it like so. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to move on to contour. Okay, so for concealer, I like to use the Kat Von D brand. It works really good. And I use, of course, a way lighter shade than my skin. And do my nose, Cupid's bow. I used to do my forehead, but I don't like how it blends out. So I just keep it like this now. So now we blend. And you want to make sure this is all blended out really good, or it won't look right. So it really just like lightens up your under eyes, and I feel makes them look really bright than what they really look like. Okay, so for baking, I use the banana setting powder. That works really well. And then instead of using a brush to apply, I like to use a little mini blender. So it just sets on the face really good. And you can choose like right where you want it to, like more precise than you would with a brush. So put in the lid. And then just let it bake. Cake bake. I also like to apply it right here because it just makes your face look more even, like when you contour and stuff. And I feel like it just looks better overall. So okay, so while everything's baking on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and start with eyeshadow, and I'm gonna be using the Tartelette Tarte Toasted palette. We'll just say that. And the colors in this are so pretty. They're very summery, and they just go with a lot.
Tartelette Toasted. The Tarte Toasted palette.
I'm going to be using this tapered blending brush by Elizabeth Mott. So for my crease, my all over eye, I'm going to use the color S'more in this palette. So apply that. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows. I used the Anastasia eyebrow pencil in the color soft brown because I feel like it goes best with my blonde hair. So back to eyeshadow, I'm going to use the color Warmth for my crease because it's kind of like a subtle color. So and again, I'm looking into this color is seriously like one of my favorites. So then where I was baking earlier, I'm going to wipe the excess off, and it helps to wipe the eyeshadow off as well if it like falls down. on your face. And it just cleans up really nice. Like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and go to lips. Because they look a little ratchet. And they need some love. So for the lip color I'm going to be using is in an Urban Decay palette that I have to go get. So I'll be right back. Okay, so from this palette I'm going to be using the color Tame. And this color is just like a nude, a really nude pink color. And it goes with a lot of outfits, so. So that's lips. Now I feel like I look normal. I highly recommend this palette because it has like so many different shades you can. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Cozy color from the same palette and just kind of blend that in with the Warmth color. Just to try to like define the crease more. Okay, so I did that. I don't know if you can tell. So now for like the very center of my eye, I'm going to use the Candle color on here. I'm going to apply that with my finger. So it looks like that. It's really shiny and pretty. So for contour, I'm going to use the XOXO Lisa Frank Mini Contour. And I just use this flat brush to apply on my cheekbones. So, and I do it under my neck to make it look even. Okay guys, and for highlight I use the Anastasia Glow Kit because it's so pretty, and I use this shade. It's kind of darker. The glow is real. Thank Jesus for highlighter. Poppin'. So now all that's left is blush. I'm gonna be using Tarte blush. Just a little bit. And that just makes you look more natural. And I even like putting it on my chin and my forehead because I just love it. So this is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed daytime or nighttime. See, I have to still unpack from a trip that was 2 weeks ago. That's how my life